Yeah, did you do bot ball? Are you sure? Because that sounds like First Lego League.
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a thing where you build robots out of Legos, and in First Lego League, you know, they allow you to use remote controls and stuff like that.
FRC?
How's that Webster?
Maybe some at FRC. I don't know that much about the kind of challenges that they do.
Yeah, it's straight up remote control, I remember.
Is it?
Yeah, I remember we did at Webster.
Alright. Well, and that's how bot ball is really different from any of the first robotics stuff, right? First robotics allows you to incorporate a lot of remote control into what you do. Bot ball doesn't allow any. It's all the program that you write ahead of time and you put it into the machine, and how well is it able to, by your programming, sense its own surroundings and execute what it needs to do. Right? So it's all about building in sensors, getting the program right, so that your robot actually uses those sensors in the way that you want it to.
So, for programming, are you going to have us like look it up online, or is it just going to be on paper?
Excellent question. There is a library of code, yes. Right? So there are some basic code commands that we will have a glossary of or a library of. All right, I want it to go, you know, make a left turn, and you look that up. Okay, here's a code for left turn. But it's still up to you to type it in correctly and to get the syntax right. Well, you know what? You're probably going to end up writing it, rewriting it so many times you will memorize it, but it's not like a requirement to memorize it, right? In fact, yeah, once you put it in there, whether you know it or not, it's just going to follow the program.
Yeah, like when you have to change it, you have to change it, right?
When you have to change it, you have to change it the way that produces the result that you want. Yeah.
Didn't you feel like even a comma place in your time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a space or a comma or a missing semicolon or a missing bracket could completely throw your program totally off. That's right. Now, we do have compilers, right? We have a compiler program that after you write your code, you can run it through the compiler and it will look for syntax errors like a missing semicolon here or whatever, right? But it won't, so that can help you troubleshoot for, oh, I didn't put a semicolon in there and that kind of stuff. But what it won't troubleshoot is what does your code, now that you've written it, actually make the robot do? Does it actually end up making the robot do what you think it's going to make it do or not? To do that, we're going to have to upload the code to the machine and test it out.
Great.
All right? So, and by the way, some great advice that I heard at the workshop. When you test it out, don't get too far away from the robot, because if it goes some crazy direction, you don't want it running off the game table or something. And
Yes.
yeah, and if it does go a direction you don't want it to go and you need to stop it, you don't have to try and hit the stop button on it. Just pick it up, right? You can just scoop it up, man. That's much safer than trying to like hit there and then because it's moving while you're trying to touch it. And so if you hit the wrong button, you could accidentally, well, I don't know about making it explode, but you could mess up what you intended to make,
Oh,
right?
and then your heart will be broken because you'll be like a baby by then, and then you'll feel bad, like, man, I just killed
That's right, and we'll have to send you counseling because you killed your only offspring.
Yep.
All right.
You'll be mad at you.
The third part that we've already started talking about is programming, right? Okay. Guess what? These are the three things that we were supposed to turn in paperwork on Tuesday. All right? We got this one done. It wasn't perfect. It's kind of sloppy, but it's what we were able to do. And by the way, I can't do any of it. I can help you. I can do a few little things, but you guys have to write everything that goes in. All right? Now, with the planning thing, we did not get to, and the programming thing, we didn't even begin to touch. All right? So, what we need to do right now is go over the dates. What are our deadlines from now on?
Sam, listen to this. They eat again, but not the dates. Again, yeah.
Their husband, and then they later eat their child, eat their children.
What do?
Themselves.
What do?
Not all spiders.
So,
She's talking about
Yeah.